Hi guys, hope you're all well and having a good time. I'm bringing you a slightly different video today, but it is still camera related. Samsung UK have kindly lent me the Galaxy Z Fold 4, and I'm just thinking to myself, I often carry my camera around all the time, doing a load of street photography and bits and pieces, but when I go back, I take this camera, the SD card out of it, and put it into my laptop. Can the Z Fold 4, with its phone and sort of tablet style configuration, become my new laptop? That's the question today, and hopefully we're going to find out some more. So bear with us. Leica, Samsung, let's go. Okay, so we're at my desktop at the moment, and I'm basically just going to quickly run through what I would normally do. So I've gone out on the street with my trusty Leica. I've got a load of stuff. I would then take out my SD card and put it in a little SD card adapter. Then I'll put the SD card adapter on either the big computer that I'm using here, edit my stuff, and then from here have to put that in Dropbox and then get those images on Dropbox back onto my phone and then post them on Instagram and bits and pieces like that. Same thing with a laptop. I would go anywhere with my camera. This laptop comes with me, and the same principle. I put the SD card in my laptop, I download the images, I edit them on Photoshop, and then put them in Dropbox and do that. And I just think that's such a clumsy and long-winded way around things, where could the Samsung Z Fold, with its ability to be used as basically a tablet, could I not just put the images straight to the phone, do Dropbox, but then use it with its big screen as the editing device, and completely skip this step of having a laptop or having a desktop to do things? So I think we can do it, but we're going to need a couple of tools. Okay, so we've got the Z Fold here on the stand, just to be a bit helpful. I've connected our USB dongle with our SD card in there, and hopefully I'm going to try and edit these photos in Lightroom. Now, prior to testing this beforehand, I noticed that we do have to move the photos to the internal storage of the phone for Lightroom to be able to detect them. I don't know whether that's just because it's not reading my SanDisk SD card, or that's the general practice of Android and how Samsung have done their phone structure. But just want to let that, just get that disclaimer out there before we carry on this video. So we've gone down here, we can see that our storage is added. So we go open, and this brings up the format of the SD card. So we've got our Leica file there. And then of course we've got all of our photos on the SD card. Now I'm thinking let's get a raw file that we can edit to see if this phone can truly be our laptop replacement, because let's be honest, all of us, we edit JPEGs. JPEG editing is probably fine. I'm really interested in raw DNG editing, because if you can edit that, then there's some really true power to this phone. So I'm going to go, it's not going to be a great photo, but I know for a fact I've overexposed a photo of these ducks here, so that could be a good test. So I want to hold down the phone, I want to copy this, so I want to copy, I want to go to internal storage and copy here. That has now brought that up. We can go into Lightroom, which, conveniently shows all of our folders, people, destinations, our library, etc. Down here you can see the plus symbol. There is the raw image of those ducks at the water's edge. Let's add that to the photos selected and see if we can do it. There we go. One photo successfully imported. All photos. Boom. Right, there we are. We've got our photo here, our raw DNG. We've got our settings down on the right for various bits and pieces that we can do. So, first of all, I kind of like the crop. It's not too bad, but I do want to change the exposure, because we can see that it's not great. So obviously, it does shrink the image size, because we've got to make sure that we can get all our exposures done. So I'm going to say my exposure, I want to bring down a little bit. Perfect. Contrast, I'm a bit of a contrast freak, so I like a good bit of contrast. Highlights are peaking slightly, so let's bring those down a little bit. Lovely. Bring the shadows up just slightly. The whites again, do I want the whites high or low? I don't know. It's quite responsive, considering that this is a raw DNG file. You know, Z-Fold's holding up pretty well. So, about there, and the blacks, yeah, I'd say that's probably about right. And then analysing photo for, basically this is, I'm just looking at this just to see if it will like do any sort of funky effects and bits and pieces, which it does, which is quite nice. As you guys know, I shoot a lot of black and white, but with my ME I do have the colour option as well, hence why this is in colour. But let's see if we can convert this to black and white and see what it looks like. Okay, it's just searching for different black and white styles by the looks of it. Kind of not what I wanted, but let's just select it and see. Okay, nice. So that's reacting fairly quickly and really changing like the dynamics of the photo. I quite like this, which is quite nice. So, oh no, it's telling me to upgrade and do various bits and pieces. We don't want to be doing that. We want to go back into our photos. There we go. No, we want to skip the guided tour for a minute. So, let's see. We can do loads of stuff. So, sharpening, radius, detail, anything that you would do normally in Photoshop, either on the laptop. Sorry, this is Lightroom, Lightroom on the laptop or on your desktop, which is really interesting. And, you know, we can zoom in so we can see the detail what we're doing. Thankfully, this has got an absolutely amazing screen. I'll put some specs on it to show you what it is. I think it's about 7.8 inches. I think it might be a little bit smaller, but it's absolutely fantastic. Really pin sharp, and we can clearly see the detail there in the duck's feet, the duck's feathers there, and also the duck there, obviously, where the focus fall off is coming off. So, okay, fine, we've done that. We'll go to edit. We want this. No, I want to go back on that one. Thank you. Where are we? Bear with me, guys. I just want to. There we go. There's the Adobe monochrome setting. Perfect. Tap to hold after so we can see our edits. There's what it was before. Really bad, really overcast, like I messed up completely. Here's the black and white. I quite like that. So we're going to save that, and now we should be able to share this. So, and we can save to device. So we've made our edit, we took our raw took our raw file, we've edited it, and now we're going to save it to the device so then we can upload it to Instagram. Well, that's the intention anyway. So let's save this to the device. Okay, export in one photo. Wow, okay, that was really quick. That was really quick, no editing done. I'm really surprised with that because that is a raw file that now has been converted. So, let's go back into gallery. And as we can see, there is our really bad overexposed image of our ducks. And here is our monochrome setting with slight adjustments to it, and oh, just look at the detail that this fold does. I mean, it's absolutely fantastic. So now what I want to do is I'm going to put this image live on Instagram, but first I'm going to use my square format just to give it a little bit extra, which I quite like. So let's go back into here, and I want to go square. And it's right there. Okay, interesting that it's doing it this way. Allow, yes, allow, yes. Sorry about that, guys. My camera died. But anyway, so we're in our Square app, and now we're going to choose the folder, choose the file that we've just edited, make it square, and then share it to Instagram. So, we've got our little duckies here, and we want to make the border white, and we just want to bring it slightly like that. Perfect, there we go. We've got our square white border, we've got our image that we did of the ducks. Absolutely fantastic, I love that. Let's save that. We don't need any of this rubbish, and we want to go basically back to Instagram. And let's go. As you can see, the Z Fold4 is amazing for photographers. I mean, look at this, Joe Maritz, and just loads of different people just all over the place, and the images look absolutely fantastic. But anyway, back to our mission. Here's the photo we want to share. We want to put that on. We don't want to do any adjustments at all, and we just want to go, this is a test. Boom. Finish up, and this is now, boom, there it is, it's shared, it's live. Everyone can see that. That is on my account. If we go here and here, there it is. Boom, straight away. So we've done it. We've done it, guys. We've taken our photos from our camera on the street or wherever we've done. We've put them straight onto our phone, edited a raw file, saved that raw file, and then shared it. And we've cut all of that, well, especially my shitty workflow from a laptop and then trying to get it from the laptop or your desktop to your phone to share it on one device. And do you know what the best thing is about this device? I can take it with me wherever I go. How cool is that? I know there's loads of street photographers, not just street, just landscape photographers, loads of different photographers in different genres that edit on the go with an iPad. But the problem is an iPad's too bulky. You have to carry that in a bag. You need extra things. I've got a phone. I'm on the street, right? I have my camera. Okay, fine, I know what you're going to say, but you need this extra dongle. We're in a dongle life. Everyone has one of these dongles now. It's just the way of life. But look how, I mean, you can get smaller ones than these, you know? But you can put that in a coat pocket. You can just carry it with you wherever you go. So you've got a camera, your USB dongle device, and you've got your phone. Some of your cameras might even have Bluetooth. So you don't even need, you've skipped a step already. You can just have a camera and a phone going there. And then when you want to edit, you go, do you know what? Okay, cool. Right, let's edit. Let's go. On one device. I mean, I'm absolutely sold on this. I really am. And thank you, Samson, for letting me take a look at it. I am going to be using it for a few more weeks and just see how it really integrates with my street workflow. But as you can see, guys, I mean, that is so easy. You can do this in a coffee shop, just when you're, you know, out and about, or you've got a, you know, on a train, bus, plane, whatever. You can edit photos on your phone, raw photos, and upload them to social media straight away. I mean, my mind is blown. I'm sure there's going to be some of you saying you can do this before, and you're talking about iPads. I get it. I completely get it. But this is a phone. This is your device. This is your new personal computer and tablet all rolled into one. I mean, come on. Absolutely fantastic. I love where technology is going, and I'm really excited for these types of foldable devices. I really am. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. I hope this has been useful. Hope it's been informative, and that it's kind of sorted out some issues maybe with yourself, in the sense of, like, do you want a foldable phone? Is your next phone going to be a foldable phone? I can tell you for a fact my next phone is going to be a foldable phone. I think this is absolutely fantastic. I think it's brilliant, and well, it's replaced my laptop. I don't have to take my chunky laptop with me everywhere I go, or an iPad or anything else. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Really do appreciate it, and I'll see you all in the next video. Cheers, guys.